This is The Brief on the Great Ruler, episode 356. Okay, so this episode throws us right into the deep end, into this really treacherous place called the Shenzong dimension. It's kind of mysterious, super critical for our main guy, Muchen, He's got to unlock some serious power, find ancient treasures there. And yeah, this picks up right after anime episode 52. So, first off, Muchen makes it into this perilous dimension, right? And he's got these two major goals, pretty high stakes. He wants to help his companion, Yu, get her hands on the sacred blood of the legendary immortal Phoenix, which is, vital for her healing and evolving her own powerful spirit beast form. At the same time, he's looking for the evolution method for his own sun god body technique that's going to seriously buff his physical strength. But his powerful ally, Mantuolo, warned him. Competition's fierce. He really needs to hit stage 2 of his Dragon Phoenix body technique and reach level 7 sovereign power just to keep up. Moving on, the Shenzong dimension itself, well, it's this really hostile, chaotic place. It actually drains your spiritual energy, that's Ling Qi, the world's power source, super fast. So getting around is tricky. They actually have to resort to riding these giant meteors just to resist that energy drain and, reach their real destination. And finally, while they're doing this, Muchen and his group find something kind of amazing on a meteor. Blood clay. Sounds intense, right? It's this really rare, potent stuff, formed from the leftover essence of super powerful ancient cultivators. Consuming it gives an immediate, powerful boost to physical strength. So Muchen feels it right away. A huge plus for his Dragon Phoenix body training, and gives him a much-needed edge for all the challenges ahead. So yeah, the Shenzong dimension is proving to be a real test, throwing both immense dangers and some absolutely crucial opportunities at Muchen on his path to power. This is The Brief on the Great Ruler. Shenzong territory conflict. All right, so today we're diving into The Great Ruler, episode 357. It's all about our guy, Muchen, and his friends. They're out in this really dangerous part of space, right? And they're looking for these things called blood cones. Think of them like super rare power-ups, totally vital for getting stronger. Okay, first up, after this really tough slog through asteroids, Muchen's crew, they actually find some blood cones. Yeah. They managed to grab a few. And this is big, It gives Muchen a serious power boost, getting him way closer to leveling up his Dragon Phoenix body thing. It's like a key step in mastering his crazy powers. So, riding that high, right? They keep looking and end up in this place called the Shenzong territory. Apparently, it's the spot for blood cones, surrounded by this huge asteroid ring. Problem is, they bump right into the Lightning Raven tribe. Yeah. These guys are rivals, and things get tense fast, especially because there's this massive blood cone everyone wants. And finally, when the fight kicks off, whoa. Turns out, Muchen and Muling, people totally underestimated them. Muchen bust out this incredible 9-dragon elephant technique, yet like actual dragons and elephants popping up. Shows he's got way more skill than they thought. And then Muling, she transforms. Reveals she's part of the legendary Heavenly Phoenix tribe. Nobody saw that coming, totally stunning their enemies. So yeah, this whole thing really shows how hunting for resources turns into major fights, pushing heroes to reveal powers you never expected. This is the brief on Muchen's breakthrough with the blood core embryo. Okay, so today we're jumping into the Great Ruler series. Think intense fights, some really unexpected power reveals, and yeah, a seriously powerful treasure getting uncovered. First up, you've got the Lucan Phoenix tribe. People kind of underestimated them, right? But they pulled off this super smart move. Muling, who seemed kind of vulnerable, just bam, surprises this Raven tribe warrior, their rivals, unleashing these incredible phoenix flames. That's like super rare magic fire tied to the ancient top-tier phoenixes. She nailed the winds super fast, setting up this bigger play against the Raven tribe. Pretty cool deception. Then, for our second point, Muchen and Muling find something huge. It's called a blood core embryo. Now, this isn't just some trinket. It's this living, see-through thing about the size of your head. And get this, They found it inside this massive asteroid radiating blood red energy. It's worth like hundreds of normal blood cores. Those are key energy sources. They're valued at a crazy 5 million drops of Jijin liquid. That's just a ton of power and wealth measurement in their world. And finally, what happened next? Refining this blood core embryo totally kicked off a massive breakthrough for Muchen. They used this awesome defensive artifact, the Phoenix Bell, to soak up the energy. For Muchen, wow, the dragon and phoenix patterns from his special cultivation technique, the Longfeng scripture, literally woke up on his chest and back, giving off this insane pressure like real dragons and phoenixes were right there. This power boost is absolutely massive, especially since they're gearing up for the tough competition in the Shenglian domain. So yeah, this whole thing really levels him up, a major turning point for Muchen and his crew. This is the brief on The Great Ruler, episode 359. Okay, so today we're jumping into The Great Ruler, episode 359. It's all about Muchen and his allies landing on this dangerous ancient continent and making some pretty big decisions for their training. First off, Muchen gets this massive power-up. His special technique, the Dragon Phoenix Scripture, well, it just unleashes this intense true dragon and true phoenix energy. It's so potent that his companions, Mo Fang and Mo Ling, who actually have phoenix blood, kind of sense him as some sort of superior being. Plus, he absorbs nearly all the energy from a rare blood cultivation embryo really fast, which seriously boosts his combat strength and gets him way closer to the next stage of his scripture. Next, the group arrives at the huge Shenzong continent. It's pretty desolate, and you can immediately tell it's seen some serious history. They find this gigantic palm print, like millions of jang across, scarred right into the land from an ancient war against the terrifying interdimensional demonic race they almost destroyed the whole animal spirit world. They also figure out these 4 massive pillars are actually the legs of the legendary heaven-swallowing turtle god, a really powerful cultivator, known as a Tianjizun, who sacrificed himself to protect the continent. Wow. Finally, Zhu Yu, one of Muchen's key allies, figures out their first stop, the ancient body training pagodas. Apparently, only 5 of these are left, and they offer amazing body tempering plus super rare rewards. We're talking high-level techniques and even artifacts close to what the top cultivators use. So yeah, this is a huge chance for them to level up, especially for Muchen. The whole group is ready to go after those benefits.
So a challenging new chapter begins for Muchen and his crew, blending ancient power, old battle scars, and the chase for legendary rewards.
All right, this is the brief on the ancient body-refining pagoda in the Xinxia continent. So we're jumping into The Great Ruler, yeah? It's this epic fantasy series. And things are getting intense. Picture a dangerous journey, powerful groups all zeroing in on this legendary artifact. Seriously high stakes here. Okay, first up, Muchen and his crew. They've landed in the Shenzong continent. Now, this place, it's this huge, ruined land. But its spiritual energy, they call it qiling, it actually refines your body. Super important for physical training. Muchen's main goal? Get to that ancient body-refining pagoda. He needs to level up his big martial art, the Dragon Phoenix body technique, so he can actually fight top-tier masters. You know, the Zizun level guys. Plus, he's trying to help his friend Jiu get some rare phoenix blood and power up his unique body form before this big event happens. Next, right around the pagoda, in these old city ruins, it's becoming a real hotspot. You've got these tough demon beast tribes showing up, and rivalries? Oh yeah. There's this arrogant crane-winged race calling out Jiu, reminding him of a past fight. Their top young guy, Zhang Tang, rumor has it he's got this crazy powerful bloodline. He actually publicly challenged Jiu. And, other big groups like the rhinoceros demon race are there too, just cranking up the tension. And finally, the pagoda itself. It's this ancient black tower, right? And the pressure coming off it, terrifying. We're talking so strong that even the absolute strongest masters wouldn't just rush in there. It's that dangerous. But Muchen, despite all these crazy strong opponents and how deadly the pagoda is, he's still confident, ready to go. And just as the pagoda finally creaks open, well, it's going to be a fierce showdown. So as those gates open, it's game on. A dangerous contest kicks off between the continent's best young fighters. And Muchen, he's ready for anything.